Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the first channel or first video on this channel. I'm going to be looking at what's on my iPhone 17 Pro Max. And we can really get right into it. There's nothing really too crazy on my iPhone. Let's see. Open this up. So just starting from the home screen, I have nothing too crazy. Got the weather app, of course, the weather widget app, Apple Watch widget. I got the alarm widget, of course, and the Grok. I kind of trust Grok over ChatGPT any day. This is just my opinion. Got this nice background, yellow sunset in the back, and then we open it up. First screen here. Just got normal home screen, FaceTime, calendar app, nothing too crazy, photos app, mail app, health I don't really use, clock, nothing crazy, only two maps apps, or what would you say, GPS apps, whatever I use, navigation apps I use, Google Maps and Apple Maps. Then I do have this widget from Widgetsmith. It's just a little motivational widget to look at when I wake up. Never settle for less, you know. I feel like you should never settle for anything that you think is not worth your time. You know, you should always aim high for the sky, shoot for the clouds. That's just how I look at life. My outlook on life. Then if you go to the next page, something similar, defy the odds. You know, I had a lot of challenges in life, you know, so I just try to not let nothing hold me down or cry about anything, because everybody's life is tough. It can be worse, especially if you put yourself in somebody else's shoes that's less fortunate. So always, you know, just a little motivational thing. Utilities, stuff I don't really use besides my camera, of course, calculator, measure, compass, simple stuff like that. Watch app, I do use the watch app. I got a couple of faces. This one got to be one of my favorite ones of my cat. His name is Simba. He was sleeping, taking a nap, of course. Nothing too crazy in there. I don't really use anything else in here. Then I got the AccuWeather app and the regular weather app. I use AccuWeather for like how she kind of better know what the weather is going to be. AccuWeather is kind of more accurate, so it kind of helps me get a better read well, we'll get into that later. That's Kalshi. Some people know about Kalshi, some people don't. Stocks, I use it sometimes for Kalshi as well, not really. Find my iPhone, of course. I don't really use podcasts or the books. I'm trying to get into the books and the podcasts, but I usually watch my podcasts on YouTube, as well as the books. I think I was reading one book, but I just like, we know most people don't read books anymore these days, so yeah, it is what it is. Fitness, I use fitness sometimes when I'm walking or just taking a walk outside, getting some fresh air, clearing my head. I've been using it a lot more recently, not really though, but like today it said I walked 2.93 miles, okay, so I mean, not bad. Really don't use it that much, as you can tell though. 6,000 steps a day, which is not bad. Let's see, contacts, of course, Pinterest, stuff like that. Go to banking app, eBay. I don't really I use Pinterest every now and then. We can open that up. It's more just like aesthetic ideas, clothing. Of course, you got Peter Griffin, wallpaper, stuff like that. Tattoo ideas, that's the type of stuff I use Pinterest for, nothing too crazy. eBay, I was looking to sell some stuff. I kind of hate selling my stuff, but like this right here, Sony headphones. I do have PlayStation headphones that I don't use. Like I have an Xbox, or I had an Xbox, but I sold it. So I don't really have any use for PlayStation headphones. I mean, if you're in the market for some headphones, you know, hit my phone. But yeah, I don't really use PlayStation headphones anymore. So I was definitely trying to get rid of those. But this app is kind of just sitting on my phone, but I know I'll use it eventually, so why not? Next page, I got another widget for my phone and for my Apple Watch. You see fully charged on the Apple Watch, halfway charged on the phone, that's okay. But then we got more of our like social media apps, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, X, Twitter. I call it Twitter. I'm trying to get used to the X thing, but yeah, we know how that goes. Discord, Gmail. I need to clean my Gmail, as you can see, 19,000. It's crazy. AT&T. I'm trying to switch from AT&T to T-Mobile, so that's why you guys will see the SOS. Don't mind that. Authenticator app, you definitely need authenticator for stuff sometimes. Out of all these social media apps, I probably have to say right now I'm currently sitting on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. It'll be TikTok, Chicago, so you can see where I'm from. TikTok, and then we got X. X is currently one I'm on right now as well. I've been watching a lot of Love Island, so you'll see a lot of Love Island on here, as you can see. Vote KC and Tierra, by the way. Those are my clients. Anyway, I digress. We're not going to get into that. But they did KC bad, man. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I'm usually just watching Love Island stuff on Twitter right now. Snapchat as well. I don't really use Snapchat like that. Productivity. I got 3 different AI apps: Perplexity, Grok, and ChatGPT. In my opinion, if I was to rank them, I would probably say I feel like Perplexity gives you more information, but I kind of lean towards Grok because I was using it for sports betting a little bit, and ChatGPT kind of went downhill a little bit, but I would definitely say I like Grok. That got to be my best one. And then sports, I was into sports betting early in the year, but I only watch NBA, so I don't really use these as much. If you don't know what betting pros is, it kind of gives you like the stat lines or like, just a little cheat sheets for the, betting and stuff like that. I don't really watch World Cup, but like we were to go to MLB or something like that, it kind of, if you click on that, okay, error, nice. Let's see. Nice. So if you go to picks or props, I'm sorry, they don't have any up right now, but they kind of give you player props, or anybody that is familiar with like sporting bets, sporting apps like that. They give you player props, kind of tell you if they're going over or under, or kind of give you a prediction based off, data, stuff like that. Anyways, DraftKings, FanDuel, we all know what that is, betting apps. FanDuel Face Off. It's like if you don't know what FanDuel Face Off is, connected to FanDuel, but you can win prizes. So let's see what we're gonna win right now. Hopefully it's a little money. Okay, 3 cents, nice. I definitely should have picked the right locker, but it's okay. But yeah, that's what I kind of use for that. As you can see, I have 50 cents just sitting in my account. I mean, I'll use it eventually, I guess. But yeah, that's the sports betting section / social media, I guess I would say. Then we got Siri AI. I got the little Google search, so I can quickly, search up Google. Siri AI. If you didn't update your phone, this is what the new Siri looks like. But yeah, you got like a new Siri app, all the questions you ask, stuff like that. So let's see. I got CapCut. This is what I use to edit my videos. Like most people, it's kind of simple and easy, especially for beginners. So that's what I use for my videos. YouTube Studio, of course, that's what everybody uses to check how much money they have, data, statistics, views, stuff like that. We know. CapCut Premiere, I barely use it, but I do use it sometimes. As you can see, recently I've been using it more for like thumbnails, stuff like that. Other than that, I don't really use it. Canva, I do use Canva though. I use it, same thing as what I use CapCut for, kind of like thumbnails, as you can see, YouTube banners, stuff like that. At work, I use it for like business cards as well. DoorDash, we love us some DoorDash. Let's see what we got on DoorDash right now. We're gonna blur out my address, of course, but what I recently searched up: Speedway Jewels, CVS, 7-Eleven, Hot Crunchy Curls. If you're from Chicago, you know what Hot Crunchy Curls is. If you don't, do your research. But if you like hot chips, that Red 40, which I'm trying to slow down on, I'm trying to get more into a healthy vibe. I'm getting a little older. I'm only 23, but still. I'm trying to get a little more healthy. But them hot crunchy curls, just do your research. If you don't know what they are, and if you're not from Chicago, chef kisses. And yeah, I don't know why I searched up Costco gift card. I don't have a membership. Anyways, Villo, it's kind of like CapCut as well. It's crazy because I have this downloaded, but I only used it once, as you can see. But you can also use this to edit your videos. When I first made a YouTube channel back in the day, when I really wasn't like sure about YouTube, I used this app, as you can see. But I don't really use it anymore. It's just sitting on my phone. Trading View as well. Kind of use Trading View kind of just to get better at looking at stocks. If you know what any of these stocks are, these are kind of what I've been focusing on at the bottom: Bitcoin and Ethereum. Other than that, you'll kind of see why when I get to Kalshi, as I mentioned earlier. I don't really have many games, but this racing game called Rush. It's okay, I guess. Let's see. I don't really play it like that, but it's an okay game. Yeah, that's gonna take too long. Anyways, and then I just got Lyft and Uber when I want to go places. I don't have a car right now because I was recently in a car crash. Well, not recently, but it was quite a while ago. So I kind of been, working to get a car back, but no biggie. That's why we got these two, whichever one is the cheapest, at a certain time. But yeah, that's just my, I would say like editing slash productivity vibe side of the screen. Indeed jobs, when I was looking for a job, definitely need to, get rid of that. I don't really use Apple Music, as you can tell. Don't have anything on here. So this is what Audio Mac is for. Audio Mac is kind of like, you can download like a lot of unreleased music, as you can tell. I listen to more rap music, but it has like a lot of unreleased music. Let's see. So you can see all the downloads I have so far. I definitely got a heavy Chicago playlist, I would say. Definitely listen to a lot of Lil Durk, Lil Baby, G Herbo. Yeah. If you need some new songs, let me know. I definitely been expanding my horizons though, trying to anyway. Let's see. It's not showing that one pop song I like. I forgot what it's called. But like Lucky, if you know what that is, I'm sure you do. Hurricane Wisdom, Rod Wave, Kodak Black, Baby Chief Do It. Yeah, a lot of good artists. Let's see what else I haven't showed yet. Oh, Kalshi, that's what I was talking about. So if you're familiar with Kalshi, it's like a trading app. You can trade anything from, and this is not free promo, but I'm just showing it. You can trade anything from the World Cup, is France going to advance, from Morocco, from what is looking like right now. France might do it, we don't know, but yeah, I don't really watch soccer, so I won't talk too much on that. I've really been using this for crypto, two reasons, mainly for crypto. I usually do the 15-minute trade for my crypto people out there trading. Definitely hit me up and give me tips because I'm kind of new to it, but I'm trying to make some big money. Kind of learn the ropes of crypto. But my favorite one I would say is SOL, S-O-L. Kind of see it's going down right now. Hopefully it does go up. Looks like it actually is going up though. With 5 minutes left though, it's, for my understanding, it looks like it's too far going. So the best bet with something like this would to be betting down, as you can see. But it's going up pretty fast. Will it hit 8,000 though? We won't find out. And then the other reason I use Kalshi as well is for Love Island. First thing in my search, as you can see. Who do we think is going to win Love Island USA Season 8? If you ask me, I think Casey and Tierra should win. I really don't like the other couples. That's just my opinion though. Don't hate in the comments. That's just how I view it. But let's see who they think is going to get eliminated Thursday. 97% is saying yes to none. It's interesting. Very interesting. Week 6 elimination. Okay. Nice. So they think Tierra KC gonna get eliminated. I hope not. Fingers crossed. But from what it looks like, Dylan and Kenzie is definitely getting eliminated. That's just a no-brainer. If you watch Love Island, you know you know. But yeah, that's mainly what I use Kalshi for. Nothing too crazy. What else we have in here? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. I don't have nothing too crazy. YouTube. I mean, everybody watch YouTube. I mainly have tech stuff on my YouTube. I'm a little nerd, as you can see, Apple or Samsung, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a nerd. If you're watching this, I'm posting this on my tech channel most likely. So if you're watching this, you're a nerd too, and it's okay. It's okay. What else we have? Yeah, we have nothing else too crazy, man. I have a pretty simple phone. Nothing's too crazy on here. Let's see. I do use this. I just downloaded it. It's called Drama Box. So this is like, this is pretty funny actually, because I downloaded this off TikTok. So this is like a bunch of AI videos, but if you have time to just watch some AI videos, I definitely recommend it, bro. Like this actually pretty interesting. They got one about like this werewolf king, bro. Like this stuff is, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty interesting. Now, when you first watch it, it's gonna throw you off because like, you know how AI is. It's not perfect. But like, if you don't really care too much about it and you more here for the plot, you definitely will like it. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely didn't already watch some. Let's see. I don't know if they have the one that I watched on here. But yeah, I'll probably be watching it later. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's already trying to make me watch it. But yeah, that's my phone, man. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of want to give you guys a taste of my phone. Widget Smith. I didn't show you guys Widget Smith in case you were interested in that. Widget Smith is kind of like, as well, self-explanatory, I can say. But just a bunch of widgets you can download. The way I got my widgets, I basically just took a photo from Safari or Google, something kind of just motivational. I plugged it into Widget Smith, and I just went from there, kind of just give myself some motivation every day. Once you download it, it explains to you how to, add it onto your home screen, which is, I mean, if you already have an iPhone, I'm sure you already know how to do it. But yeah, like as it says right here, affirmations on your lock screen is a great place to information you want to see at a glance. If you like fruit and all that stuff, you can put it on there. As you can see, these are the two widgets I put on my lock screen. I deleted this one because this was too long. But let me see. I don't know if it'll let me show the full widget. It's okay. But yeah, that's Widget Smith. If you want a little motivation when you wake up, you don't want to have it completely on your lock screen. You want to have something more, aesthetic, for lack of a better word. But yeah, this is Widget Smith. They have all type of different things for you on here as well. So definitely download it. You might like it. This is the inspiration page. I think I already went to it, but like, yeah, these are the type of widgets you can have on your phone. You got this, like stuff like that. Just to give you a little affirmation, positive affirmation. If you wake up having a bad day, you're having a bad week, you can look at your phone and just get a little motivation and remind yourself that because life is short, man. So definitely remind yourself, that make today better than yesterday, and make tomorrow better than today, and just keep thriving and keep moving forward. And life always get better. So just never be too hard on yourself, okay? It always get better. But this is a good app just to give you that peace of mind as well. If you can't get that from anywhere else, you can always, look at your phone and kind of uplift yourself some way, somehow. So this is a pretty good app. Other than that though, man, I really don't have anything too crazy in here. Settings. I do have, I think my phone is freezing. Let's see. Let's try to open that back up. Yeah, it's freezing up on me. But yeah, I was going to show you guys my iOS 27, I want to say, update. If you don't already have it updated, you can kind of see here. It's pretty nice though. It does lag sometimes. I have problems, like you see this app, whatever app this is not Calci, so it's not showing, but that's okay. It's only in the beta developer stage, so that's fine, but it's a pretty good update as well. I do like how the new Siri looks. As you can see, it's like a little bubble now. It's not the little rainbow around the sides, which is pretty nice. I like it. But yeah, this is my iPhone, guys. Definitely stay tuned. Probably will put a part 2 maybe later on down the road once the new iPhone come out, things like that. But this is my baby. Such a beauty. Yeah, that's my phone, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and film a video for my blog channel, but I definitely appreciate you guys. If you stayed this long throughout the video, I definitely appreciate you, and you know, just taking the time to see what's on my phone, and hopefully I inspired you to, you know, do the same. Don't be scared to show what's on your phone. Like, mine was pretty boring, but it might be, you know, nice to some people. But yeah, definitely like the video so I can put more of these out and it can reach more people. And yeah, man, stay tuned for the next video. I look forward to seeing you guys and putting more interesting videos out. I think since this is my tech channel, I'm going to be putting more videos out as far as like what I'm more so interested in and what you guys are interested in. But for me, it would be more like Samsung versus Apple, which is the best. So I think that's the road I'm going to go down next. I think I am going to acquire the S26, or yeah, I think I'll do the X26. Kind of just give you guys a comparison. If not, I am going to make the next video more interesting, but I feel like this would be a good video to kind of just show you guys what's on this bad boy here. So you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I definitely look forward to seeing you guys.